Hey everyone, how's it going? What is up? It is me, Windstalker, and today we're going to be talking about the beta of Tom Clancy's The Division. I've been playing this since the 28th of January, since it was first to launch on the Xbox. The PlayStation got it the 29th, and of course the beta was supposed to close out Sunday the 31st of Jan. Of course, luckily for us, they decided to extend it to February the 2nd, which is awesome, because I've been having a lot of fun with the Division. I mean, it's Tom Clancy, and it usually doesn't let me down. Of course, I never really got into the Rainbow Sixes, but Splinter Cell never let me down, and so the Division hasn't let me down either. Sure, this is the beta, and the full game won't come out to March the 8th, which I can't wait. And I already got the gold edition that comes with the season pass, 2 outfits. I think one is the National Guard, and I forget what the other one is. Supposedly a shotgun, sawed-off shotgun, and I think 2 more maps. And I don't know if this is just for the people that got the season pass, or if this is for everybody that pre-ordered. But either way, I'm really excited. Now, it took me a little while to get into this. I mean, I'm up to like level 7 on this game, and the cover mechanic kind of threw me off, because I'm like, wait, what? And I kept dying. I died like a 90 billion times. But I got used to it. I've gotten better. The only thing that kills me now is stronger enemies than what I currently am, and that's currently running out pretty fast, because as I'm closing in on level 8, and the enemies seem to be topped out around level 8, and now I figured out the whole whipping thing. It's actually gotten a lot better and a lot more fun. And the only issues I really ever had with the game is when I first got it and pre-ordered it, I couldn't get it to play. The beta was like, give me this error code, and I was like, what? And then I found out through the forums that you're supposed to go to the bundle, click install, and then it fixes it all. Once done that, the game played. I played for an hour, and now I'm over 10 hours. I've been in the dark zone, which I'm on level 4, which is kind of weak in the dark zone, but I've been kind of avoiding it. And there's only 2 main story missions that you can do, which is basically get to your base and then get this doctor, which basically shows you how the mechanics work. And that took me a while to do, because I kept dying, of course. Now, since this is has RPG elements in it, and you have the cover elements, and your weapons can either bring up your DPS, damage per shot, your health, or your thing to allow you to heal people and all that other stuff, along with your other armor and everything. This game really is different to me. I mean, I'm used to RPGs where, you know, this brings up this or that, like, you know, your defense or whatever. But like, I have an M4 carbine, I think it is, and it brought down my damage per shot low. I mean, I think it was like 500 less or so than what I originally had. But the thing is the thing, even though it has less damage per shot, is capable of taking bad guys out in like 1 hit with headshots, or 6 shots if they have armor. They're like gone. And with my other weapons, it takes for freaking ever. And it's like, okay, so the damage per shot is less, but it has the added perk of, you know, and it's like, all right, cool, critical damage. I like it. And that's what I was thinking of, critical damage. And then of course you can add other armor that brings back up your DPS, or other stuff that brings up your DPS back up. So, you know, you may lose something, but then you get something that brings back up. So that's kind of cool. I like that element. And the thing about the dark zone is that you go in there, and whatever level you are out in the world, doesn't matter, because it's a totally different thing in the dark zone. I mean, you take your own weapons and stuff with you, but your level is completely different, and you gotta level up. You start at like level 1 and you work your way up. It's like, oh, okay. And in this one, you can be teamed up with a dude, you know, either a friend or somebody you don't know, and they help you, and you get like this excellent item, and then they turn on you and shoot you and take that item, and called the chopper. Get to the chopper! And take the stuff out of the thing, because when you get an item in the dark zone, you can't immediately use it. You have to decontaminate it first. So, of course, you have to call the chopper. Get to the chopper! Sorry, I won't do that anymore. And then it ends up in your stash box. And then you can go back to your home base and get it, and it's all good now. So there's that. And the thing about it is okay, there's, you have to call the helicopter, which means use your floor. From what I've seen, people, call the helicopter, put the stuff on, and then somebody almost immediately, or if not a minute later, call the chopper for another pickup. So there's always somebody calling. So you go up there and you maybe say, hey dude, I don't mean you no harm, I just want to unload my stuff and go. Now that doesn't mean that they won't shoot you for your stuff if they think that your stuff is better, but most of the time they'll be like, oh okay, I'll let you drop your stuff off and let it be chopped, took out too. And then sometimes you can get a whole team together, and whoever tries to take your stuff, they work together with you, and you take them out and then evac your stuff. So yeah, the Dark Zone has its own set of rules, because it has some of the best equipment in it. It has some of the harder enemies in it. And I know many games do this, but the guys that have the flamethrowers, if you shoot their tanks, they explode. And it doesn't matter if they're already down or not. You just can shoot that tank and then it explodes and takes out everybody in around them. And then of course there's bad guys that throw those Molotov at you and cause you to get on fire, and that hurts you, and it's like, whew. And then of course your life bar, extends by its heals by itself if left long enough. So that's good. Other than the duck and cover and me trying to figure out, the whipping thing and the armor thing to, because you can lower your health and raise your DPS, or vice versa, or so it's kind of crazy. And even though this ain't the full version, and they don't have the full thing where you can, customize your character like in many other RPGs, I'm really enjoying it. I've decided, because whenever I play games like this, I usually play as a female, especially if it's third person perspective. I play as a female. What the heck? They pretty much all do the same. The only thing I've noticed is that, especially when it comes to Fallout, the guy may be able to carry more stuff, but there's perks to add to fix that. So yeah, I'm enjoying the this. When the beta ends tomorrow, I'm going to be sad, because it's going to be like March 8th before it releases, and that's over 30 days. It's like, no. But then the full version comes out, and it'll be yes, because I can't wait. Because graphically, I know the computer is going to be superior, because with the graphic cards and out there, with the consoles, you're pretty much stuck with whatever video card they put in it. And with computers, you can slap in the best of the best. I spent like $900 on the video card in this thing, and that was 2 years ago or so. And I know it's outdated and everything, but I still like it. I forget which one it is, but I spent $900 on it, and it was like at the time the most powerful single core video card out there, and it served me really well. I loved it. I built this computer, and it's cost me like $2,000 or something for this thing. So most of it went to the video card, and the motherboard and everything I think was a couple $100, but yeah, so you can see about that. And what else was I going to say? I'm kind of sad that they give you a buttload of side quests you can do. You can, like I've done some encounter missions where you go and take out some bad guys, or help your fellow people that are trying to keep the city from being overtaken by looters and whatever. and that's all fun. I mean, and like I said, of course, the computer is going to be superior. I had no doubt. I mean, I've seen what the Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pains look like on PC, and then what consoles, and yeah, there was quite a bit of difference. So of course, I expected it, and I even expected that the PS4 would be slightly better than Xbox, because I think the PS4 was built more for gaming, and the Xbox, of course, was more for entertainment. But hey, I mean, if it's just a slight advantage or whatever, it's like whatever. And I'm enjoying the heck out of my Xbox, so don't get it twisted. But yeah, I didn't think I was going to be this addicted to this. I mean, I've had this since the 28th, and other than that one day where I played Guitar Hero Live all day, I've been playing nothing but this game, and it was crazy. And I mean, I have Fallout 4 to still beat. I still have Assassin's Creed Syndicate to beat, but this game has totally took over. I just been playing this every chance I get for as long as I can play it, because this game is highly addicting. I mean, sure, the graphics may not be what they were at E3, what was it, a year or two ago? But, this is just the beta. I mean, the graphics for the full release could be as good, or if not better, than the beta, not the beta, but what they showed at E3. I mean, this is just, here's something, tell us what the problem is, we'll fix it when, before we launch the main game. It's like, oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, this could be way better than, anticipated. Of course, I can't wait for everything to unlock, because I'm getting so much crap. It would be nice if they would credit you, like those that pre-bought it or pre-ordered it, where when you get the full content, you started off at the same level you were in the beta. You started off in the Dark Zone the same level. You had all the crap you had, and you didn't have to start from zero. Then again, I can see why they don't do it, and of course, I'm thinking that there's going to be a little prologue to the game before the chopper scene, where you get into the chopper before you fly into the city, because they're probably going to explain to you how that girl gets her eye hurt and her leg hurt, and gives you an adrenaline shot to bring you back, and the helicopter. So I'm pretty sure that that's gonna, there might be a prologue, because give you a little prologue so that, you can maybe get used to the controls or whatever, instead of making you land in the city and then learn it as you run through the city and take on bad guys and whatever. Then they may not. I'm just kind of hoping to, because I mean, they start you out on level 4 in the beta. So I'm thinking that there's probably going to be a possibility that there's going to be a little prologue that can get you up to at least level 4. Since everything in the city, unless they change it, which they could very well change it, because most of the things I've seen in the city starts at level 4. And I think it goes up to like 8 or 9. So I'm thinking that they're going to give you a little prologue to help you level up. Of course, the thing is the prologue is going to have to be pretty long, because the leveling up takes quite a bit, actually. So I mean, you're going to really have to goof off in the prologue a little bit to get it, if they do that. Or they could just start you out at level 4. But out of the way, won't know to the beta. I'm playing the beta. Won't know to the full game this year, and I can't wait. Now, I mean, the other technical issue I've had is when I died, the screen yesterday stayed red the entire time, and maybe went back to normal, but mainly stayed red unless I, logged out and logged back in. And that really wasn't too bad of a thing. I mean, it's just like, a color thing. And I found out in the menu that you can actually turn off the HUD, or not turn off, but hide the HUD. And I'm one of those people that like to hide the HUD, and that way the HUD doesn't distract you. And then when you need it, it's there, because you can just press the X and see whatever. So I like that. and I've seen that there was another thing, and I forget what it was. I was kind of interested in, but I don't think I want to use it yet. So there's that. So I'm glad they give you some options. I can't wait to see I keep saying it, but I can't wait to see the full version, because I'm eager to do open up the other branches of your base, because the only one that you really open up is the medical. Get to use the electronic parts and all this other stuff. I can't wait to see what all that does, because I can't wait to see what kind of swanky swank stuff you get, because that's going to be awesome. So yeah, I'm hoping they extend it, maybe for the rest of the week, and make the beta last till like this coming Sunday. Please, that would be so awesome. But I doubt they will. I bet they just, the only reason they extended it to Tuesday because there was people that couldn't get in immediately, that was promised to get in but couldn't, so they extended it for that. Of course, they kept it open until Sunday. Even more people could play, and I could have a little bit more fun. But anyway, I'm having fun anyway. I can't wait. I'm just making this quick little video, and then I'm going to go back to the Divsion and go probably to the DZ and get some more loot to play with, since tomorrow is the deadline, and I'm not sure exactly when the beta is going to close tomorrow. So I really want to go and get some stuff. Hopefully a friend or two will show up today, and I can do play, do the two-player, the co-op stuff again, because yesterday was the only time I actually found anybody online out of my friends list. And it's like, and I don't want to do, play with somebody where if I go in that direction, at least with the co-op, your friend can't shoot you in the back. They can't betray you. At least that's what they said. Of course, I'm not that kind of person. I don't shoot you unless you start shooting at me. Unless, of course, accidentally when you get into my line of sight when I'm trying to shoot something. But that's just accidental, and I try not to let that happen ever, 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 ever. But yeah, I'm enjoying the beta. It's tons of fun. I didn't think I would actually enjoy it as much as I did, but I am, and it's time to get back to it, because it's just that much fun. I mean, I like, how it plays. I mean, I just kind of wish that, the bad guys are bullet sponges, especially those with armor. They take for freaking ever to kill, but you learn to, whatever, because with the better weapons, it becomes a lot easier. But anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.